Chico Rita is a Spanish-language animated feature film with subtitles. It's set primarily during the late 1940s and early 1950s, against the backdrops of Havana, New York, and Paris. It is a love story, but it's also a film about the jazz music scene of the time period. Like Dizzy Gillespie, Chano Pozo, and Tito Puente appear as characters in the film. In fact, the real-life violence that led to the death of musician Chano Pozo plays a part in this film's fictional narrative. The film's story centers around Chico, a very gifted pianist and composer living in Cuba before the revolution. A chance encounter with a beautiful singer named Rita leads them to a night of passion. It's love at first sight for both of them until she finds out that Chico already has a girlfriend. Furious, Rita slaps him and leaves him. But their musical dreams and considerable talents keep realigning their orbits, and so begins a tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship between the film's title characters and their relationship to the music they love too. This is an animated film, and the first thing I really liked about this movie is just how authentic and real both the characters and their situations felt. Here in the US, we are used to animated films being fantasy-based, so it's refreshing to see one that is reality-based, and the animation, while stylish, serves the writers and voice actor performances well in making us believe the reality of their world. Also, there has clearly been a lot of research done by the film's background artists to further help us believe the reality of not only the worldwide locations that the film is set in, but also the time period as well. Now, there are a few long shots where the animation comes off as subpar, and the background characters look like bad CGI, and this is the film's only real technical failing. But as I was watching this on a current high-definition TV set, I kind of got the feeling that this film was being produced while the standard of high definition was at 780p rather than the current standard of 1080p. These few scenes are jarring when contrasted against how amazing the rest of the movie's stylish animation looks, but they are few, and it doesn't kill the film for me. Then there is the music. The film has an original soundtrack by Cuban pianist, bandleader, and composer Bebo Valdez, I hope I said that name correctly. And it also features music by Felonious Monk, Cole Porter, Dizzy Gillespie, and Freddie Cole. And the music is as much a character in the film as any of its speaking characters. I do not consider myself a jazz fan or jazz aficionado, but I instantly found myself falling for the film's soundtrack in the same way that Chico and Rita keep falling for each other. And the film's animation really captures the excitement of being in the jazz clubs of the day. I would say that in the same way that the movie Amadeus will help the novice to appreciate not only the music of Mozart, but also classical music in general, Chico and Rita will help the novice appreciate the music of Latin jazz. I should mention to American viewers that it is safe to say that Chico and Rita would receive an R rating in the US for language and sexual content. So this film is not safe for children, but it is for the rest of us. Both the soundtrack and movie are available on Amazon, and you can also currently stream the movie on Netflix Instant. In spite of some of the film's more adult content, this is at its heart an old-style love story, the type you would have seen back in the 1940s and 50s. Which is why you might find its old-school style ending maybe difficult to swallow, depending on your level of cynicism. I, for one, went with it and really enjoyed it. I have a passion for both animation and music, and this film combines both for me quite nicely. This movie is 3 films in one in that you get both a musical, an animated movie, and a love story all at the same time. I should also mention that this movie received the nomination for Best Animated Feature in the 2012 Oscar Awards. For Music Worth Buying, this is TJR. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.